sir, I do have to be honest. For the past 15 years, I was incarcerated. I am still on parole as we speak. I actually sold my social security number to many people.
On that car, we have found some drugs and blood residues inside
goodness,
the car.
Yes, no, sir, I can explain that one. Clean my toilet, Bungie.
Hey guys, here's a short clip where I pretend to be an ex-con out on parole for drug trafficking and money laundering. Go figure. Apparently, this sweet old lady has a dark past, throwing the scammer off of his game. Let's get into it.
The last four of my social are 1015.
And what's your current mailing zip code?
My is 24701 in Bluefield, West Virginia here.
Ms. Hunt, at this present of the time, like you are an employed person or you are unemployed, like you working or not?
No, I recently stopped working. I'm applying for Social Security benefits, actually.
Okay. And do you have a bank account under your name, Ms. Hunt?
Oh, yes, of course I do.
How many banks you are dealing with?
Just the one, of course, just one. We don't have that much money.
What's the name of the bank which you are banking?
That's Chase Bank.
And you have a checking account or you have a savings, or either you have both?
It's a checking account.
You don't have a savings?
Yeah, well, yes, there is a savings attached to that as well, yes. It's not attached to my debit card.
I believe you have one checking and one savings with the Chase Bank.
Yes.
So, can you just verify me, like, what was the exact balance you have in your checking and savings right now?
Oh, my checking, goodness, I do believe it's right around 2,200, I do believe.
Is there a way you can just check it out?
Oh, well, I can just try to click on my computer here. Just let me see. Okay, show. Okay, if I go into my banking. I have not checked it in some time. I may have received one of my payments from my employer, my previous employer. They did owe me some sick time. Oh, goodness,
you can just check it out and update me, okay?
Okay, yes. My checking is $7,645.65.
Okay. And what's your savings?
My savings is $5,325 even.
Okay. And do you have a credit card under your name, Ms. Hunt?
Yes, I have Capital One credit card.
And what was the total limit of your Capital One credit card?
I believe it's 10,000.
And how much you owe from 10,000?
Oh, I don't keep a balance on that. I don't like the idea of interest, so I tend to pay it off before they get the chance to charge me that.
And this was the only one credit card which you have under your name?
Yes.
Do you have any investment?
Any what, sorry?
Do you have any investment with any of the companies? Like you are investing in any of the companies?
Investment? No, I don't have any investments.
And do you have any retirement? Do you have any 401k?
Well, I do believe there is a retirement fund through my previous employer, but I'm not sure how that is set up. Nor do I know the amount in it.
Do you know what was the approximately you have on your retirement right now?
No, I do not.
Okay. Now, Ms. Hunt, at this present of the time, this is Michael Robinson from Social Security Administration Department. Very good afternoon. How are you doing today, first of all?
Oh, well, I am doing all right, I guess, Mike. How are you doing?
I'm also good, Miss. And right this present of the time, Miss, is this your cell phone number? It's 7818.
Yes, that's my cell phone, yes.
And when you received the call, can you just verify me that?
What was that?
Like
Verify
when you
what?
received the call from our company.
Oh, I'm not sure, dear. I believe it was sometime this afternoon, perhaps. I'm not sure. I haven't been around the house for some time now.
Okay.
I left last night and I was out. So.
Okay. Okay. And Miss Hunt, at this present of the time, can you just verify me your whole social number?
My entire social number, yes, of course. It's 1015.
And what's your date of birth?
Mine is April 2nd, 1959.
April 2nd, 1959.
Yes, yes.
And do you have a pen and a piece of paper so you can just write down some important
Yes,
information?
I already wrote down your name, Michael. I have a, yes, I do have a pen and a paper.
Okay. So, Miss Michelle, first of all, write it down, your face number.
Yes.
It's a D like in Delta,
Yes.
C like in Charlie,
Okay.
7791.
Right, yes.
You got it?
Yes, I have it.
So, write it down, your warrant ID number. Your warrant ID number, it's a 00 dash
All right.
100 dash
Yes.
3636.
3636. All right, I have that. And what number is that? What did you say?
Warrant number. Arrest warrant.
Oh, goodness. There's a warrant for my arrest?
And also write it down, my employee ID number. My employee ID number, it's S like a social,
Mm-hmm.
A like an apple,
Yes.
slash 0298.
0298. All right.
Now, Miss Hunt, I just need to make sure what the important information I just gave to you, you written down the correct information or not. So,
Yes.
Miss Hunt, can you just repeat back that each and every information which I just gave to you?
Oh, yes.
So I just make sure you written down the correct information and you don't make any mistakes on it.
That's very considerate of you, Michael. Yes, that's. I have your name as Michael Robinson, with case file number Delta Charlie 7791, with an arrest warrant, which is very, very intimidating. 1003636, and we also have your badge number listed as Sierra Alpha 0298. Is that all correct, sir?
And yes. And right this present of the time, Miss Hunt, I need to know from your side, like
This present of
right
the time,
now,
yes.
Like right now, in which state your social security number was issued?
Well, yeah, you should know that. That's West Virginia, dear.
Sorry?
It's West Virginia, silly. You should know that. This is a
Okay.
trick question.
Okay. Okay. Now, Miss, the reason you have received a call from our department is because we have received a notice from law and enforcement agency to suspend your social security
Which law
number
enforcement
this
agency?
present- Sorry?
Which law enforcement agency?
Texas Police Department, Miss.
Oh goodness! It's not the parole department, is it?
Sorry?
It's not the parole department, is it?
No.
All right. Okay.
So,
That's.
we have received some suspicious and criminal activities going on under your personal and the social information. So, do you aware about the situation which was under your name?
Oh, well, sir, I do have to be honest. For the past 15 years, I did get out about 2 years ago, but previously, the previous 15 years, I was incarcerated, and during which time I actually sold my social security number to many people. So I'm not surprised that I'm having some identity problems now.
Okay. Like you provide your social number to many of the people. Right?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did not believe that I would ever have a need for my social anymore because I was incarcerated for many years at that time. I did not believe that I was even ever going to get out. but you know, that
So
almost
like,
20 years later,
do you,
and
do you know about the criminal and the suspicious activities which was going under your name and under your
well, yes,
information right now?
I was charged and I was convicted of money laundering and drug trafficking. Actually, I was charged and convicted of both counts, and a jury of my peers found me guilty, unfortunately. And I was sentenced to 23 years for all of the counts. But I only had to serve 15. I am still on parole as we speak. Hello?
So you know about the case and all the things, am I right?
No, I don't know. Is there a new case?
Like you just verify me, like this case is about the drug trafficking and the
No,
money
no, no,
laundering,
dear.
I
That's
believe.
what I have already served my sentence for that.
Sorry?
I had been previously, about 20 years ago now, I was charged with drug trafficking and money laundering for my part in basically the mafia. I was involved with a criminal aspect of the city at the time, and it was of a you know, a criminal aspect. So I was
So
charged.
right now, miss, this case is about that. Like there is the case is about the money laundering and the drug
The
trafficking.
same money
Like
laundering?
we
You
have,
cannot charge me for the same thing twice. This is 20 years ago.
but right now we just see like recently this was happened with you and your identification.
There's more?
Like we found. Sorry.
There's more activity? I have not been criminally active in some time, dear. It was before when I was arrested almost 20 years ago. I've been clean since. I've not done anything.
So, miss, we are not accusing you that you are the person involved in this situation.
Well, of course,
Right
because
now,
as I told you, I had sold my
right now-
social security
right
number to
now,
many of individuals while I was residing in jail.
So right now, miss, like we have found a car in the south border of Texas. On that car, we have found some drugs and blood residues
Oh,
inside
goodness,
the car.
yes. No, sir, I can explain that one. That was a drug deal that has gone bad, and it was not a pretty sight at all. I mean, when you're dealing with a cartel down in Colombia, they don't take kindly to people messing with their income, if you know what I mean. And as a 60-year-old lady, I've realized that very quickly.
Miss,
Yes.
do you have a driver's license?
Well, I'm not allowed to drive, dear. I'm on house arrest right now.
You don't have a driver's license?
I'm not allowed to leave the house at all. I'm on a house
And
arrest.
why you are not allowed?
Because I just got
you're
out of
house
jail. Yes, I just got out of jail, as I told you. I was in jail for 15 years. 15 years for drug trafficking and money laundering.
Oh, that sounds good. Have a great day. So.
What do you mean, have a great day, sir? What are you
That
talking
means
about?
you're gonna be arrested by the police department.
Why would I be
Have a great-
arrested? I had already served my time, sir. I'm willing to cooperate to make sure that these charges are not falsely put on to me, because this has nothing to do with me, obviously. That was my past. I had nothing to do with that now.
Are you using Cash App?
Am I using Cash App? No, I don't know what Cash App is. What is that?
Do you know about PayPal?
Yes, I know PayPal.
Are you using PayPal?
I don't have a PayPal account at the moment, no.
Are you using Venmo?
Venmo? I don't know what you mean. I use online banking, and I can do email interact transfers and wire transfers. I'm not sure how to do the wire transfers. I had a person that called me and
what's the username of your online banking? Can you just verify me that?
What do you mean? It would be my name.
No, like a username. Can you just verify me your username of your online banking?
Well, it would be for my online banking. I believe it's just my card number. It's not a user account or anything.
What's your card number?
That's my card number. What? You need this for some kind of verification purposes, or what? I mean, I don't want to... I need to cooperate with y'all, but, I'm not sure to what extent that I should go with you here.
Is there any Walmart stores near from you, any of the CVS, any of the
Yes, there's a Walmart about, it's only about a 10-minute walk from here.
So can you go to the Walmart and I will instruct you what
Well,
you
I
need to do
could,
over
but
there?
my ankle bracelet would be beeping, and then the police would come and pick me up.
Sorry?
I said I could, but my ankle bracelet would then start beeping, and then the police would come and pick me up, and I would be in jail for the night. As I told you, I'm on house arrest.
That could be great. Then after, you can go to the jail.
Well, I'm not going to put myself into that situation. Are you insane? I don't think I would ever do that.
Person.
What's that? Chucha?
Martin.
Behenchot.
Telima Kabusra.
Bungie. Clean my toilet, Bungie. Can you come over and clean my toilet, please? I heard that you were the Bungie of all of...
Well, there it is. I'm going to try this a few more times, but we'll have to change my wording so they understand better. This guy had no clue what I was talking about at first. I should be able to get better reactions with some alterations. Thank you to Amanda B for the suggestion. And if you would like to see more, click like, comment down below, and subscribe. And until the next one, BODA out.
BODA?
Oh my God.
BODA.
We don't know who is the culprit.
BODA.
Once I remove the virus, your computer will run faster.
You have been scam baited by BODA.